Hi, Rich Karuba for bowlingball.com. Let's talk to you beginner bowlers about some good footwork checkpoints. There's always a couple of keys that you need to think about when you're developing a footwork technique. So you can, once you got it second nature and you're doing it well, you can just monitor it from delivery to delivery to make sure you're not working against yourself with some of the checkpoints that I know are important or vital to making good, consistent approaches. And first thing is you want to use your natural length walking stride for consistent footwork. So if you use a standard 4-step approach, begin with your right foot if you're right-handed bowler, and you end with your left foot if you're as a slide step if you're left-handed bowler. If you're about 6 feet tall, you're probably going to slide anywhere from 11 to 12.5 feet, the total distance, and the first set of guide dots behind the foul line are 12 feet away. So if you're 5'5" or 5'6", you don't have a long walking stride. I see too many bowlers standing at the dots and trying to take big steps, and most of the time they don't get to the foul line anyway. They're 2 feet short of it. They bend over trying to lunge to throw the ball over the foul line. Bad things happen. So you want to work on getting your walk ended up where you end up about 2 inches behind the foul line each delivery. Say within 6 inches, and that'll be just fine. So you can turn your back to the pins, put your heels at the foul line, take 4 steps, add a half a step for the slide, turn around, look down relative to the guide dots on the approach, and that should just about be the starting position, and put your toes next time you get up the bowl for real. We want to see that you have good balance while you walk to the foul line, so try to keep your upper body, your torso, your head and shoulders as stable and motionless as possible. You want to visualize maybe balancing a glass of water on top of your head as you walk to the foul line, or on your bowling shoulder if possible. That'll keep you and get maybe just a 5 or 10 degree slight upper body tilt forward in your setup position, so you maintain a good athletic posture all through your approach. You want to avoid racing or lunging your steps, causing you to bounce and thrust your upper body back or forward during your approach, causing errant deliveries. The pace of your step should be slow enough to produce a smooth walking motion to the foul line. We like to see a little bit of heel-toe action, and then a smooth gliding slide all the way on your final sliding step. Each step should match in pace with the previous to be fairly uniform, and you prevent loss of balance. Through walking to the foul line and swinging a heavy bowling ball, you'll naturally build up momentum. So what you want to do is think cadence, think rhythm, and just take steps naturally at the same pace every time. You'll have the same amount of time to make a good arm swing then, wouldn't you? And that's important for accuracy. Your slide step, you can lead a little with the sole of the shoe, and your heel will come in gradually, and you'll evenly slide in all the way to the foul line. It's important to do that. Try to slide toward the center of your body for stability, and not away toward your shoulders, so you'll fall off balance because you're swinging a heavy bowling ball. Again, it's important to maintain even tempo and good body balance. Swinging the bowling ball will help you gain that momentum we discussed, and I feel that if you take the steps at the same pace, you're going to maintain a good rhythm to your overall approach. Set up with a little bit of knee flex in your approach before you start out, and then and keep that same knee flex, maybe 1 inch to 2 inches of flex. I don't like to use the word bend because it sounds rigid. Just flex your knees down. It brings your big muscles into play, and you can even add a little flex on your sliding step because then you'll have complete balance as you slide to the foul line. You'll have stability. You'll develop leverage and the natural power as you transfer the momentum from the first 3 steps into a smooth slide, and that'll help you give that leverage you need when you throw the bowling ball. And finally, walk your lines. We like to see new bowlers walk straight lines no matter where you position yourself on the approach. Try not to wander to the right or to the left. Keep it within 2 boards either direction. If you have questions about that, or you're wondering about how to use your steps and how to walk and where to position your footwork, check with your local coach, a certified bowling instructor. You can't go wrong taking a lesson. The small investment you make for a lesson will pay dividends in your bowling scores. I hope this information helps you. Thank you.